Hello, my name is Kevin Gilmore with the National Weather Service New Orleans Baton Rouge office located in Slidell, Louisiana. This is your weekly weather briefing for Thursday, April 1st. Starting off with the situation overview, it's a bit breezy outside today. However, we do have even stronger winds across the South Shore as well as southeast Louisiana and as well as coastal Mississippi, where we do have a wind advisory in effect through 5 o'clock this afternoon. It'll be cool this week, especially going into tomorrow as well, especially during the daybreak tomorrow morning. But we'll see a slow warming trend beginning through the weekend and even into early next week. Dry for the next 7 days, at least all the way through late next week. And then we're also going to be monitoring a few rivers that remain in minor flood stages, and we'll be going over that a little bit more in detail coming up. First, let's take a look back. Let's look at how much rainfall fell yesterday when we had that cold front come through. Generally light rainfall totals across the area, maybe some heavier amounts as you get towards Jackson County, Mississippi, and as well as maybe northern parts of Pearl River County, Mississippi. But even areas across the South Shore, New Orleans and south of Baton Rouge really didn't get much in the way of any rain, maybe just a light drizzle or maybe a trace of rainfall. But you see some of those blue colors, that's around 6/10 of an inch, and you get towards the greens, you're talking about over an inch of rainfall. So not a real torrential heavy downpour rainfall event across the area, just some light rain and not even that much in the way of severe weather, which was some good news there. So a little bit more details about the wind advisory in effect. This is through 5 o'clock this evening or this afternoon. Breezy conditions will continue all the way through about 5 o'clock, where we have north winds around 15 to 25 miles per hour with some gusts of 40 miles per hour possible. And this is going to be for portions of southeast Louisiana and southern Mississippi. Just make sure it's one of those things that if you have any loose items out and about, make sure you secure them. Also, use extreme caution if you're traveling across any area bridges later this evening as well. Of course, the winds are a lot higher across the marine areas where we do have a small craft advisory in effect. So let's talk temperatures. Talking about the next 5-day temperature forecast trend. We've seen highs today or current temperatures right now on Thursday. We're talking about temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s right now. Now for tonight, it will be pretty cold, especially towards daybreak on Friday. We're talking about the temperature range of around 32 to 42 degrees. We will be likely issuing a frost advisory due to the impacts to sensitive vegetation later this afternoon, so be aware of that. However, it could be upgraded to a freeze warning. We're just going to have to kind of make sure and go through some extra data to ensure which highlight is most necessary in this case. But a frost advisory will be likely later tonight, so if you're in that area, make sure to protect sensitive vegetation because this frost is a little bit later than what we're used to seeing. But the good news is we will warm up very quickly during the day on Friday, back up to the generally into the lower 60s, maybe a degree or two warmer than today. And then that'll be gone. All the freezing temperatures will be gone. However, it will be a little bit chilly early Saturday, but then we'll see a bigger warming trend starting during the day on Sunday, Monday, and on Tuesday, even possibly getting back to the mid to upper 70s as we get towards the highs on Monday. Maybe some clouds around during the day on Sunday and Monday, but generally speaking, a very nice and pleasant next 5 days on the forecast. So let's talk about the rivers real quick. We're going to go through these pretty quickly here for each river that's going through some flooding activity. Starting off with the Mississippi River at Red River Landing. This actually has changed as of today. Now is forecasting a moderate stage, which is the lowest, right at 55 feet. Coming up later this weekend, Mississippi River at Baton Rouge remaining in minor flood stage, but a slow increase is expected. Pearl River near Bogalusa, some slow but steady downward trend is expected, but then may flatline a little bit or rise a little bit more later this weekend before getting out of flood stage, hopefully sometime around later next week. Pearl River near Pearl River, slow and steady decrease is expected, getting out of flood stage or minor flood stage by later part of next week. And the Biloxi River near Lyman, this river is not in minor flood stage. However, we wanted to show that this river did see some impacts from heavy rain about 2 days ago and quickly spiked very fast into minor stage. And with the rain that we saw on Wednesday, good news is we're not seeing any type of quick reaction there. This river should be continuing even below action stage very shortly, even later today. Then also the Pascagoula River at Grand Ferry. Still in minor flood stage with some fluctuations possible all the way through early to middle parts of next week. So let's summarize what we just talked about. It's breezy today. Stronger winds are going to be across the South Shore, southeast Louisiana, as well as coastal Mississippi, where a wind advisory is in effect through 5 o'clock this afternoon. It'll be cool this week and very cold by tomorrow with the potential for frost and freezing conditions. Again, be aware that we will be issuing a frost advisory later this afternoon. And if you're in this advisory area, be aware that this could be dangerous to sensitive vegetation. We will be posting the latest graphic and information on this on social media on our Twitter and Facebook, and will be available for more detail over our website. But the good news is, beyond this day, beyond Friday, going into Saturday and Sunday, we will see a little bit of a slow warming trend, especially into early next week. We'll be getting back to the mid to upper 70s around that time frame. And then no rain in the forecast. We're talking about even the next 7 days, all the way through late next week. Then we'll continue to monitor these rivers that remain in minor flood stages, and we'll be sure to update you if any changes come across. And that's it for this briefing. Hope you have a great week and a great weekend.